So initially, I thought, because I moved my bed, that I was gonna have to do it like this. And I would have to stand on my bed and present like this. And then I realized that I could literally just switch sides and stand right here. So, I don't know why that didn't occur to me sooner, but it occurred to me now. It is truly an honor to be here for the second consecutive year, presenting to you all the Simp Awards of 2024. I truly feel honored and blessed. Except this year, it's called Hear Me Out. This is everybody I wifed in 2024. Not gender specific. It doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, or otherwise. You are my wife now, okay? This is a cat clicker. It's a cat clicker, but it kind of looks like an alien remote. Like what you'd see as like a remote control for a TV on like the Jetsons or something. Last year, my friend said it was like I was reading off somebody else's list of crushes, and I took that as a compliment. If it's not totally clear to you what that means, it basically means that it didn't feel genuine at all to her. And that she could really not tell that I actually had a crush on any of these people. And in my heart, I think that's because I'm like probably Demi. So I don't know any of these people like in real life. So it is actually hard for me to have a real crush on them. But I felt something. It was something small, deep in here, deep in here. But I felt something. So let's get into it for this year. And let's see if it's more believable. First up on the list, Chapel Roan. My wife, okay? She's perfect. Her Coachella performance changed my life, okay? I can't do this anymore. Changed my life. I was sending it to everybody. I was like, guys, I found my wife. I'm gonna get married. Here's the registry. I'm ready to settle down. If you disagree, I will kill you. Your time is near, okay? She did nothing wrong. You are all idiots. And for the last time, it's Chapel Roan, not Chappelle Roan. Get it right. I will kill you. My mom literally calls her my wife. I'm not even confident that she knows her name. She just knows her as my wife. I also have no comment about this. If you know, you know. Next up on the list, Renee Rapp. Her name is Regina George. And she is a massive deal. Honestly, Regina George could step on me. I'm sure everybody watching agrees, especially if it's Regina George as Renee Rapp. No, Renee Rapp as Regina. And it's not my fault I'm like in love with her or something. You're like really pretty. No, he's not. No, he can't. Moving on to somebody very important to me this year. Haley from Stardew Valley.
You can kiss 100 boys in bars, shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are, make another excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling.
Honestly, she's just like, she's so mean, and it's so hot. Every single one of her pixels is gorgeous. I'm also fairly sure that I can fix her. I can fix her. No, really, I can fix her. But I didn't actually have to, because she gave up shopping for me. And this is embarrassing, but it genuinely made me upset. I was like, no, boo, you're still allowed to love shopping. Like, just because I'm a simple farm girl doesn't mean that I can't provide for you. Like, we might not be able to live to the same lifestyle you were living before, but I want you to have your hobbies and enjoy the things you enjoy. So, like, I don't know. When she gave up shopping, it just really broke my heart. I'm a supportive girlfriend. I want to spoil her. I want her to be happy. This is scary. I was like genuinely so upset. It's parasocial. Every time she didn't like my gift, I was like upset. And then as soon as we got married, I just stopped playing the game altogether because I think that was really the only reason I was playing. Anyway, point is, hottest accumulation of pixels I have ever seen. Next up, please don't judge me for this. I'm like, should I even show? Okay, fine. Sable from Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. It's like enemies to lovers. I'm also now realizing there's a trend here with the past few slides. Apparently I like people who are hard to get and mean and hate me. But it's not any different from when I was dating men, so I don't know. I literally can't explain why. It's just something about her. I would go talk to her every day, and she was so mean. She'd tell me to go away, and then she gave me a pattern, and I'd be like, does she like me? Does she love me? Are we getting married? Be honest though, which sister are you dating? Okay, be honest. Leave a comment. I was really late to Animal Crossing New Horizons, but I'm here, and I found love at a hopeless place. Hey.
Ma'am, we told you can't.
No, it's cool.
This is Piano Pizza.
I was just wondering,
if you don't want a pizza, we're gonna
as my therapist, what do you think this
we're gonna have to call the police.
says about me? Next on the list, I'm very excited to share with you guys this one. I think you will all agree. My sister had a baby, and the baby was born. My sister had a baby, and I took it over after my sister passed away, and it was born with no arms or legs, so now it's just a stump, but I take care of it with my wife. And the other thing is, my sister had a baby, and I don't know, I feel like this is self-explanatory. He's family-oriented. He said, my sister had a baby, and suddenly I had the desire to co-parent. I actually can't explain this, but comment down below if you agree. Is he not kind of giving Timothy Chalamet? And I know he's married, but we don't say homewrecker. I say home upgrader. My sister had a baby. Next up, Kate from Bridgerton. I don't really have a lot to say about this. This is just genuine. I remember watching this season a while ago, and my crush has recently resurfaced. I remember watching the show, and I was not yet, like, fully out, and I just kept being like, oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I want to look like her. Girl, get a grip. Get a grip. Her jawline, so sharp. She could kill a man. Cut me, please. And also, her man is gay, so she's mine. Okay, next. Nicola Collin? No. Nicola Coughlin. I started with her from Bridgerton, but I was not yet in love with her. And then I watched Dairy Girls, and I was still not yet in love with her. But then season 3 of Bridgerton came out, and then my crush was born. Okay? I like women who are unavailable. I don't know. She's just kind of gorgeous. Gorgeous is gorgeous. Nothing you can do about it. Also, you know, she's the wee lesbian.
I'm the wee lesbian.
Who wouldn't fall in love with this face? Next, and I have a lot to say about this, Anne Hathaway in the Wattpad-esque movie that came out. What's it called? The Idea of You. The Idea of You. Okay? Listen to me. It might be a Wattpad movie, but it is my Wattpad movie. I don't care. She even said it in an interview, didn't she? She's like, it's fun. Sometimes I just want to do a fun movie. And I agree. It was fun. Was it good? No. Like, it wasn't really good, but it was entertaining, and I enjoyed myself, okay? And the best part is that, similar to with Kate, what's her name? Well, just Kate from Bridgerton. Can't remember her real name. Similarly to Kate from Bridgerton, she's with a gay man, so I can be with, after watching Red, White, and Royal Blue, he's gay to me no matter what you say. Fictionally, of course. I'm not going to assume his real life practices, but she's mine. He's fictionally gay. It all works itself out, okay? The first man on this list, are you ready? I don't count the shrimp. He's a shrimp. I really, really want to share with you. Again, I'm stressing this. The first man on this list. And you should know this too. Pedro Pascal. I'm super late to this, and I don't even need to explain it. You all understand. It started with The Last of Us, which I watched this year. And then I rewatched Kingsman 2. And then I watched Gladiator 2. And the only flaw with that movie was that there wasn't more of him. I don't have much to say about this. We all understand it. It's a shared consciousness between everybody on this earth and this plane of existence in the universe. We all, in some level, understand. Next up, girlies. Still Sabrina Carpenter. And by that I mean she was on last year's and she is still on this year's. Deserved. Queen. My wife. My bride. 2nd year running. Okay? Have you ever tried this one? Have you ever tried this one? Have you ever tried this one? Oh, my hip. I'm too old for this. Have you ever tried this one? 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 I don't know why I did that. Sabrina Carpenter. A little out of breath. I'm not going to explain this. She's gorgeous. She's funny. She's hot. She's currently available, presumably. Call me. Here's another good picture of her. One more. Okay. One more. Just one more. One more for good measure. Okay, fine. One more. That's it. Just kidding. One more. Next on the list, lactate. Lactate is truly there for me when nobody else is. And I've tried lactate for the first time this year, changing my life. I'm super lactose intolerant. If I have like an ice cream cone, I won't breathe for 2 days. I go around and I'm like mouth breathing. I'm like, hey guys, no, I'm fine. I'm not sick. I indulged in the devil's cream. What the fuck? So needless to say, we've been on many ice cream dates together, and my whole family loves them. That's important to me. If your family doesn't like them, run. Unless your family's the problem. Next up, I'm actually ashamed to admit this, is Kehoe from P1 Harmony, because it's severely misguided. I fully chalk this up to compet, but he is Canadian, and I've stood in the same places he stood. We've been to the same places. My feet have touched the soil his feet have, and thus we are connected in this like we are connected spiritually, maybe not physically because of the distance between Canada and Korea, but emotionally and spiritually. Oh, Canada. The most important thing we need to know about Kehoe is that he's met Sabrina Carpenter. So since I've stood where he stood, and we have that link, he has physically touched Sabrina Carpenter, which means I am also linked to Sabrina Carpenter, which means Next up, and this one is very dear to my heart, this has a long time history with me, is Kate Hudson from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, specifically 3 looks, okay? 1, when she is learning to ride the motorcycle and she has like the white t-shirt and the blue jeans, and when I was little I was like, oh, I want to look like that. Same thing with Shania Twain in that album cover, white t-shirt. I'm like, I want to look like that. You want to marry that. You're gay. You're gay.
You are gay.
Second, the yellow dress with the diamonds. Frost yourself. And third up is like, I think it's at the end, she has like the frizzy looking natural hair, like curly, beautiful, obviously heavily styled, not natural at all. But it makes my heart tingle. And I don't know, she's just gorgeous. I think I have a type. Siblings are dating because, you know, I look that much like Kate Hudson. I don't know, I've loved this movie for so long, and I think now I understand why. Next. Next is, this snuck in at the end of the year, Gracie Abrams. I didn't expect this, but I went to the Eras tour, and I saw Mother live, and I knew a few Gracie songs, but I wasn't like a fan specifically, but then she came out on stage in that like teal dress with her little bob, the little gap in her teeth, and I was like, here comes the bride, all dressed in white. So I don't know, until she opened her mouth and those beautiful vocals came out, I didn't know I was in love, but I know now. And so I caught myself there being like, oh, I wish I could rock a bob. And I actually do think I wish I could rock a bob. I can't, because I look the way I do. But if I could cut it off here, I would be much happier in life, significantly. But I care too much about how I look. So then I asked myself, okay, do I want a bob, or do I want to run my hands through her bob? So we're going to wrap up the list here. Some final thoughts. If you're watching this, here are some reasons why you should date me. So basically, if you're on the list, actually, if you're watching this, here are reasons why you should date me. It actually doesn't matter if you're on the list. Okay, I'm desperate. Number 1, I have a very unsuccessful hobby that I just can't quit. When I'm at food courts, I have this like crippling fear of making the wrong choice. So I stand there and I try to pick what to eat, but I'm so afraid of being wrong that I just end up like paralyzed in the state of analysis paralysis, decision paralysis, and I can't decide what I want to eat because I'm afraid that if I pick the wrong thing, then my whole, like, I'll die. Like everything will be bad, I'll die if I pick the wrong food to eat. But I don't actually know what I want to eat. I just like, I think I know what I want to eat, but I don't know what I want to eat, so I'll pick something, then I'll decide to pick the other things, and I'll pick the other things, and I'll decide to pick eventually. And then I just stand there, not being able to decide what to have for lunch, and then sometimes I don't eat because it's too much pressure, and then I just get hungry, and then I get hangry, so now I'm cranky, walking around all of you, like, I'm just the worst, most insufferable person to be around. But there's no wrong decision, there's no wrong choice, because I'm literally picking between a burger or a taco. My work experience includes planting corn, not only in Stardew Valley, but also in real life. That's a real thing I've done. It's actually the hardest day's work I've ever done. So much sunscreen. So hot. So painful. Wanted to die. I'm also super sexy and super hot. So yeah, if you are watching this, that's basically my resume on why you should date me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you if you're back for the second year in a row. Hopefully this was more believable, Emily. It probably wasn't. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me that you do. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. But you know what? If you don't, that's okay. But you will be alone forever. And I will ensure that. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Bye-bye. Leave a comment. Who did you have a crush on this year? Also, leave a comment if you agree. Does this keep recording? If I turn off my phone, can it even turn off? I don't know.
You mind? I'm trying to come out here.
Well, don't come out. Go back in.